Gen Z Han Solo be like, not me getting a bad feeling about this. That is actually pretty good. That is good stuff. That's a great joke. Can I say yesterday I said the vibes were off? The vibes were off because of the fact that I had Indian food for breakfast instead of what I normally eat for breakfast. This morning, the vibes couldn't be more on. Re-upped my whole supply at the grocery store. Coffee, frozen fruit, powdered peanut butter. We had Greek yogurt and granola for breakfast. We got Kickin' Bag Zero Sugar Cola. We had a great ride on the Peloton this morning. We watched an episode and a half of The Sopranos this morning. I'm back. I'm in my bag, baby. Let's play as the Republic and get this started. But I only have... Holy cow, that's loud. I only have 60 minutes. 60 minutes, they said, to finish this run before Mario Party starts. I don't need to spend anything to unlock, but I can upgrade our belfry early, though. I would like to get more population so we can buff our belfry faster. It's that easy. Okay. Get me started, bro. What do you need for downtown to be upgraded? Gold and wheat, which means if possible, we should do our best to explore today. Neighborhood. Gives people when explored. When explored? Nothing wrong with that. Why don't you go here then? Go here. I can live with that, and then I think you should go here. No, because I need you to connect with this. Which then allows me... I need to put a belfry here. Give me a reserve. Drop it. Wait, are these... That should be connected. The downtown should count as like a thoroughfare. It does count as a thoroughfare! And then explore. Lumber camp loves forests. Things you love to see. Drop that there. Some more exploration. Lumber camp loves forests. Drop it here. You can put some more forests on top of it, maybe. I had a dream last night related to your Scrandle playing. That's tough, man. That's tough. I've been saying some stuff about Scrandle lately. Not really about Scrandle, but more about the way that... Oh my god. More about the way that the United Kingdom seems to think about food in general, I suppose. Oh my god. Are you seeing this, bro? Are you seeing this? They're calling it the greatest first day in Drop Duchy history. Kind of crazy I can't get an exploration on the last one. Well, you're gosh darn right well done. You're gosh darn right that was well done, man. Each square counts as a field that gives wheat when explored. Well, the thing is, you do need to have, like, some military buildings. So sure, we'll take a training camp. Looks more rigged than the NBA draft. It's just one of those things you literally gotta laugh. I'm gonna take Garrison 15. When my Discord told me that the Dallas Mavericks hit a 1.8% chance to win the first pick, all I did was post a screenshot of the NHL draft lottery results from like 2009 to 2016. It literally goes like Edmonton Oilers, Florida Panthers, Edmonton Oilers, Florida Panthers, Edmonton Oilers, Florida Panthers, Edmonton Oilers. Like, it's so insane. So trust me, I embrace the chaos because the league that I watch embraced the chaos too. Although, to be honest, the Oilers were ass. So that it kind of explains why they had a great chance to win the draft lottery as often as possible. But, I mean, 20% chance for double resources seems kind of crazy. It's like when Vanessa starts with a shiny silencer. I know that's right. Okay, downtown has to be upgraded as quickly as possible. We learned last time. We need to be able to put a training camp into the deck. We would love a hostile region. Forest is better for us. They did change the rules so the Oilers couldn't win more, and then they won again. Which is like, at some point, it's like if they win 3 times, you're mad, but when they win the 4th time, you just go, you know what? That's the universe, man. You embrace a little bit of chaos, I suppose. This lumber camp is gonna go fucking mint. Remember that? We'll drop that. I don't even mind. Ooh! Most people don't remember that. Let's get some exploration done, man. 20% chance to double the bonus. That's alright. Next time. So many forests, dude. Downtown? Might like it to be here. Kinda stinks that it's gonna be adjacent to the lumber camp, but that's okay. And then the belfry needs to touch here. Training camp should not be aligned to military buildings. Understandable. Have a nice day. We're kind of pogging. We're kind of like building the city of our dreams. We're kind of getting a 20% multi-exploration chance. Interesting piece. Wooden fortress turns forests into plains and recruits. I shouldn't have put you there. That's a horrible position for you, man. You need to be aligned with military buildings. You want to be next to forests. I can put you here. Training camp needs to be aligned with military buildings. You're the military building. I'm never getting another long piece, I'm realizing. If we ever want to explore again... Oh, but we can't really drop it there. Not a good place to drop it. Ah! I'm okay. I'm okay, sorry. There was no need for that level of fear, I suppose. That's my bad on that one. I got a little more scared than I'd like to admit. I saw some plus 50% in there. Ooh. You're done, bud. Start battle. Yeah, my town could have been better there, but I surrounded it by rivers. I accidentally made, like, the Netherlands or whatever. Which is not a bad thing. Unless you're like a sprinkle that doesn't want to be eaten on a sandwich with white bread and butter. Recruit 10 for each military building aligned with it. I kind of like that. Rally point. 4 for plane. Nah, I think we go Alarm Tower. Then to the food depot, where I take 200 wheat for free. Then to the trading fair. Let me take a look at my deck first. We'd really like stone, but that's not going to happen. We can't upgrade that. We'd really like gold. Is there a way I could get gold? I could trade wood for gold. Then update urban planning so we get more neighborhood pieces, which should keep us pumping a little bit faster. And then you know what? I'll upgrade lumber camp so that we have the ability to harvest more wood to make up for the wood that we just lost. We're gonna want more gold. I think this is the place to go. Are you extra cropped today? Is that like a Gen Z parlance I'm unfamiliar with? What does extra cropped mean? Is that like snatched? I've been trying not to eat after dinner time lately. So I might be a little extra snatched today. I don't know. Your camera? I might be a little bit more zoomed in. But that just, it happens from time to time. Mercenary camp. Interesting. Your camera box is smaller? Nope. No, it's the same size. I think we want to place you. Bizarrely. I think we want to place you. You're downtown. I think you get stored. Then you go lumber camp. Horse stable wants to be adjacent to other stuff. I got it all figured out, man. You're my lumber camp. It's wood season. Huge. Did you see the r/Peter explain the joke about Sonic versus Mario? Yes. Yes, I did. And I'm gonna place it. I'm sure there's only one more military building coming down. I did indeed. I did. And did it? You're gonna say, NL, did it make you a little bit upset? Yes, it did. And then you may find yourself asking why. Well, because the post was like, Mario fans when the game is mid. No! Sonic fans when the game is mid. Oh, thank God. And then it was like, I don't understand, why would Sonic fans want their game to be bad? And you're like, man, you really just don't get it, do you, PETA? You just don't get it. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I'm like, it explains itself, bro. Who needed that explains? I've been told it's just a place for bots to karma farm, and I shouldn't take it so seriously. So I'm trying to live by that energy, but it's a stealth r/low IQ people. No, I'm not touching that one, but you might be onto something. I know, it's a great place for a long piece, but man, is the long piece in the room with us? It's like Joni loves Chachi, but does Chachi give a flying frick about Joni? You know what I mean? I know this looks a little sus here, but get ready. Like, we're population farming. Kinda huge. Kinda huge. Dude, the population is off the charts. Horse stable, you're gonna get stored. We want to connect as many forest pieces to this as possible because it farms more wood. We want to collect... Dude, we built like Victorian era London, man. Are you seeing this? It's a sprawling metropolis. It looks like a Muppet Christmas Carol. And another forest? Oh, baby. I'd love to put the neighborhood here, though, man. That requires me to, like, put this long piece here. I think it's the right play, though. Even though it's a worse play from a Tetris standpoint, it's a better play from a drop Duchy standpoint, which is the game that we're playing right now. Haters will say it's fake. And then no exploration because I went over the top. That's okay. Rinse them. That easy. You got bumped from third to second monitor? That's huge for a guy like me, man. What the real question is, if you have 3 monitors, what the hell do you have going on? Main monitor plus side monitor makes a lot of sense to me. Plus 50 gold is surrounded by forest. Interesting, man. Charcoal kilns? Kilns? Third monitor is for work. Are you having a laugh? Because that's very funny. I think first monitor is for work. Second monitor is for like what's distracting you for work. But what's the third monitor? I can't really fathom what the third monitor would be for. I think that we want to garrison more and get a buff for forest. I think we're going full forest. Bloomberg terminal. Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. You guys buying the dip on United Health? That's a joke. But it is down like 17% today or something. Charcoal. I think we gotta invest. I did not say it's financial advice. It's not financial advice. We would like to store a stronghold for certain. Might as well just use you as a little two-piece. Horrible timing for a lumber camp. Nah, amazing timing for a lumber camp. We'll just put forests on top of it, man. Store a stronghold. Great location for this. One day they're gonna have to give us forests, bro. I don't think we're gonna surround you by forests. You gain 10 for each adjacent forest. We're gonna need 2 long pieces to get out of that hole, man. The order at which we got shit is so fucked up. This is a criminal what you've done to me. Okay, you know what we do? We sack down there. We start building our neighborhood. Training camp loves to be aligned to military buildings. It's a sad story. Place this stronghold, wait for the next ones to come up. Now it's forest season, baby. Each allied military building, okay. It's downtown season, bitch. Forest or forest? You would be terraformed. Gotta think about this. We need a piece to get out of that. I don't love it. This is a tough one. There's supposed to be forests in the deck. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to cause any problems. There's also supposed to be like a downtown in the deck somewhere. You get stored. You have to be aligned with a belfry. That should be easy enough. Oh, I need the belfry, like... If I put you here, I could probably align you with the belfry fairly easily. Drop this here. It gets terraformed. You drop a belfry right up the guts. Pardon my French. Or you could drop it. You could drop it over here as well. This way you actually get some more neighborhood out of it. You get some exploration out of it. Belfry gets dropped right here. The gold is off the charts, man. Then alarm tower loves to be adjacent to enemy... Not adjacent. Aligned with enemy buildings. I don't think we're T-spinning that. We got a sprawling Metropolis, man. Are you becoming a Type A streamer? I promise it's only till Mario Kart, okay? Or Mario Party, I should say. Imagine, though. What have I done? There was no need for any of this. And this won't even count as an exploration. Oh, but it does count as us getting a lot of We mog you? Ah, shit. 12 HP down. My neighbors love that. Bitch, buy some headphones, bro! We need to increase our max defense by 10, man. You're everything wrong with society, man. You gotta buy some headphones. I don't want a dent? Use earbuds, man. You get earbuds for like $14.99 at London Drugs. Okay, belfry me. More population, please. Don't really need to increase that. But think about this. 35%, 35%, 30%. I just think it's crazy to be rocking open. And how, whatever, it's bait. Unless your neighbor, like, lives with you. In which case, that's not your neighbor, bro. That's your mom. That's two different situations. Let's probably store a strategic pavilion. It's like when Chibli says, like, his roommate's home. Or no, that was Apollo. Apollo would say his roommate's home. That's fucking funny, man. I don't care who you are. That's some funny shit. My girlfriend refers to you as the screaming guy lately. I mean, what people call me, that's not really my problem. It sounds like she has a lot of hate in her heart. Kind of sus of you to be dating someone as hateful as that, but what do I know? The Screamler I could get behind. The Screamler, at least as a name, has some aura. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go here. And then it's forest season. When there's no place to go, you can still try to go downtown. I mean, 180 would be a pretty nasty drop rate here. This isn't darts. Turn each forest into a plain. Yeah. Well, you ever consider that I fly like paper, get high like planes? If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name? No, of course not. You wouldn't really understand anything about that, would you? It's a waste to put it right here. It's kind of a waste to put it anywhere. Might sound a little crazy. I think I'm gonna put you over here so you don't compromise my neighborhood. Then the Alarum Tower, feed off of you. Rally Point works off of planes. We need to put planes here, so you're gonna get stored. I don't think we're sneaking a piece down. I think you gotta embrace this. As much as it pains me, I think you gotta embrace this. And then that means you kind of have to embrace that. Training camp loves to be adjacent to our military buildings. Aligned with, I should say. Strategic pavilion loves to be adjacent to military buildings. Of any kind. We'll drop you up here. I can't drop Rally Point. So I guess I'll give up on my exploration here. Where's our downtown hits here? Belfry goes here. Ah! Forgot about that part. That's okay. Kilns me. Gold me. Don't have that many pieces coming out, man. Explore as much as you can. I forget what we get as like a garrison bonus. Well, that's that then. Gonna be 30 of those. 30 is the minimum though. 10 for that and 3. I think we lost, bro. Oh my gosh. I live with 3 health. Okay, try again. That's rough though. At least we get to live long enough for us to possibly not have 30 minutes of awkward free time before Mario Party. Well, I think we need more military buildings. Give me an outpost then. Our forest strat is not working very well. We will leave plains behind. Or maybe we should leave rivers behind, man. We have no bonus for rivers at all. Free time shouldn't be awkward. Do a hobby. Dude, you're telling me. So after I crashed out on our cleaning service yesterday, turns out they're coming today at like right as soon as the stream ends, maybe even 15 minutes before. So my bald ass, I got to get out of the house for like 3 hours on a Tuesday afternoon. I don't know what to do, man. I'm not in the mob. I don't have like a club that I can go to. Too short notice to make like any doctor's appointments or anything like that. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. Go see a movie? No, I got to be like on call. Because after that, I got to pick up my kid from school like toot sweet. It's you can't see a movie with a 3-hour window anymore. You have to have like a 6-hour window to go see a movie. Because the movie's 2.5 hours long. The ads in advance are 25 minutes long. It would have to start at like exactly the right time. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I don't really want to turn forests into plains. I think I'll reduce stone cost by 20%. Shoot, coward. You're only going to kill a man. Go to the pub? Nah, alcohol is poison, unfortunately. I wish it weren't so. 5 gold and 5 laddies? Yeah, I could settle for 5 gold and 5 laddies. And then I gotta remember, we want forests adjacent to the city. What's your max defense? What are we gonna spend our gold on? We need stone? We don't need gold for that, though. Maybe we should increase our odds of farming more resources. If I have any cards, I'd be... Outpost is something I want to put out. You know what? We don't need lumber camp. We have a lot of wood. Cut lumber camp, add outpost. We're gonna dig ourselves out of the hole, man. Mountains. Mountain. Sorry, every once in a while it just feels good to talk like Count Orlok. You and your mountains. He do be talking like that. You disagree? I disagree. I was gonna go... What's the name of Adam Sandler's character again? In Uncut Gems? I was gonna call him Howard Lutnick, but I don't think that's right. Okay, you go there. This is actually a huge farming day for us. I think you do this. Now, it looks spotty, but watch this shit. Watch this shit right here, man. You drop this on it. All of a sudden, these are the people in your neighborhood. Oh, in your neighborhood. The people that you meet each day. And now we're gold farming. And a horse stable has to be dropped. Closest building in its row. Do we have 4 of these coming out? Because we could always put, like, stable. Stable. There's a risk associated there, don't get me wrong. But we need forests adjacent to the city, because the forests give us... That's right, the forests give us more of a buff for our garrison. Holy shit. Did you see the clovers popping off of that? Now you gotta be adjacent to mountains. I don't really know what we're gonna do about that. I think we're gonna put you here. And then if we could sneak a mountain in there at all, we'd be reasonably pleased. Hit here? You hit here? Okay, I can do this. Let's just expand the neighborhood. Collect 150 of a resource with a single building? Man is non-stop, dude. Training camp wants to be aligned with military buildings. It only aligns on the top row. I've got ideas, okay? I can just put you here. Then I can't drop the shit where I want to drop the shit. You're aligned. You're aligned now that I think about it. Send 12 down that way. That gives us an extra 10. That's some exploration bonus. I think it's about as good as it's going to get. But I can live with that, man. We needed the stone. That was a big day. And it's all swords. So we just absorb everything. We really have zero margin for error, though. Why are you asking chat what's for breakfast, man? You trying to kill Drop, Duchy? The answer was Greek yogurt and granola, by the way. The answer we were looking for was Greek yogurt and granola. I like this. Garrison 10, range 2, eliminate 8 from each enemy group in range. Indian food? I love Indian food, but Indian food for breakfast is a foul portent. I've been there, man. I've been there yesterday, and I don't mean on vacation. I want you. I want you. 200 popular. Okay, it's doable. Not if you're in India? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure in India, like for breakfast, they're not eating like pakora, 2 naan, biryani, and then like 3 different curries on top of it. Probably eating like some dal or something like that. India has breakfast food too, man. Oh, did you order Indian breakfast food, Jeremy? Or did you order 4 naan and some chicken tikka masala? Come on, don't be ridiculous. It's like if someone says they had American cuisine for lunch, you'd be like, how was your burger? You wouldn't be like, oh, how was your fucking, you know, fake Mediterranean bowl that for some reason had Oaxacan cheese in it? You'd be like, how was the burger, bro? How was the chicken? Okay? How was the ice cream? I'd like to get a military card that gives us heavy units, bro. Another siege camp? I think it's, I think you have to sell 1 siege camp, though. And then with that much gold, I don't really see compelling upgrades, to be honest with you. Hostile regions, peaceful region gives the boss 25. I'd rather deal with it now, man. Even if there are limited forests here, I'd rather deal with it now. I think we have to cut charcoal kins, because we need to live, which is not what that card is called, and run a siege camp instead. With siege camp, we would love to place enemy buildings as close together as possible. We want forests adjacent to cities. We want mercenary camp. I think you go horse stable right in the mercenary camp. I kind of have ideas, man. Horse stable here. You get stored, I think. Mercenary camp on top. And then you know exactly what we want to drop in here. Then I think, give me a second. Rock an outpost right here. Drop some rocks on top of it. At least get a little extra unitage there. I don't really want to screw up my... We can make the neighborhood bigger. We'd love to have forests adjacent, though, now that I think about it. And this mercenary camp, Actually, it'd be nice to have that mercenary camp right here and then just drop a BAM! Like a Rob Riggle, like a PA! Like right here, and sap 8 from each of them. Even at the cost of our neighborhood to some extent. So I'm thinking it's like this. Mercenary camp on top. I got a whole game plan here. Siege camp has to go right here. Which to me means you place downtown right here to make a continuous neighborhood. Except this. It's insane how siege camp actually fits like directly on top of it, man. That's actually perfect. I can live with that. Now you're probably gonna get stored. I want you to be adjacent to the neighborhood, because you're gonna give us more troops when we eventually place our belfry. Huge. There's a method to the madness, bro. And then you extend like all the way out here. Can you start? You must hit here as well, which means I can put this here and extend our neighborhood. Drop this, extra units. Drop this, extend the neighborhood. Alarm tower. Extend the neighborhood. A belfry needs to be adjacent. I actually thought it would reach all the way up there. I mean, if you're confident in this, you could do it. I don't think I'm confident in this though. Yeah, the neighborhood is sprawling, man. We accidentally created suburbia, but that's okay. Oh, he's feasting. And then extend the neighborhood. This is actually going to be huge, man. We're coming back from oblivion. Extend the neighborhood. It would be nice to put a forest piece on top of it, if possible. And I think it actually is going to be possible, because that'll give us like 3 extra axes, but still. Then this bad boy. Oh, it's a 4-piece. I can't. But I'd like to put a forest there. Whatever. You have to do what you have to do. Put that there. Still pretty great. Swords beat axes, bro. So you just create to Uber axe and launch them. Oh, sorry. Opposite way. Axes beat swords. I said the wrong thing, but did the right thing. Uber X. I don't take Uber that often. I realized I've accidentally been taking Uber X's for like 6 months instead of Uber Comfort. At some point in my head, Uber X became the default. Like I thought that was the cheapest option. And then like I think it was when I was coming back from recording The Yard. It was like Uber X is going to be like, you know, $30 or something like that. And Uber Comfort was going to be like $19.25. And I was like, what the hell? And then the Uber Comfort came and it was like a Toyota SUV or something like that. I was like, you should be driving for Uber X, man. Like that's what you get on an X or sometimes even an XL. I just took an Uber Black. They have Uber Black? What's the difference between Comfort Black and XL? I know, or sorry, X I mean, because XL is when you're going to the airport and you need to make sure that a Toyota Corolla doesn't show up because you need to be able to put at least 2 suitcases in it. Black is a luxury car. Okay, so what's Uber X, man? X is regular? Well, what's Comfort, man? Comfort is walk? I thought comfort was the lowest. And then it was X, and then it was uber black. 1 second. 20 wheats? I'm gonna... Honestly, we might just want, like, strategic pavilion here. On comfort, you can tell them not to talk to you. I forgot about that. That is right. You're not wrong about that. Oh! Reduce building cards, upgrade cost by 10%. Now we're cooking, men. Do we want food or do we want gold? We always want gold. And then 10 gold equals one of these. But first I want to upgrade. Downtown cannot be upgraded anymore. It's at peak upgradedness. Belfry, just to survive, we might want to take extra garrison if possible. Not possible. I think we want recruit 3 for forests and 4 for mountains. It seems like we're a very mountain-rich environment. I've now got downtown level 2 to start with every time. That's kind of sick. Honestly, I feel like Alarm Tower is kind of the GOAT of being good. And then just to preserve our run, man. I'll take myself up to like 20. And I'll hold right there for a minute. It'd be nice to get rid of the arrows. Prison, if an adjacent enemy building has more than 45, remove all from the prison. We might be able to put that adjacent... Oh, garrison... No, we gotta get rid of that. Garrison 30? Siege camp garrison 30? What the hell, dude? This is like the strongest team I've ever seen in my life. I'm spending heavy to get back into the business here. Mercenary camp garrison 30. I guess you want to store either a prison or a siege camp. Prison we might be able to kill with an adjacent belfry. I think we're happy with it. Oh, but you kind of suck. I think we cut you and put you. Under the floorboards. Yeah, man. Yeah. Under the floorboards and all that. The Ford Taurus. I think we've mentioned this before. When is it acceptable to tell your wife she's wrong when she won't listen to you? Look, it seems like you're going through something right now. I don't really want to get involved, though. It's kind of... strikes me as the sort of thing where I don't really want to weigh in on that one. No disrespect, but you know what you signed up for there. It's not really my purview. I don't know what I'm going to do about you guys, to be honest with you. I don't really know, but I do know. Wouldn't we be double aligned here? I feel like we'd be double aligned. You only count as aligned. Not double aligned? In that case, let's try to get ourselves out of a jam, man. This makes our positioning much better, at least. Neighborhood. Well, it's a bit of an artificial extendo, but... Am I crazy to think this is the dream? This is a dream come true, man. You like to be aligned. Oh, you could be aligned here. Each allied military building, though. Allied military building. Hang on, I gotta think about this. It is better to place you. And then not place the prison? Tough, though. A tough sell, man. It does make sense, though, because you drop this, Then a mountain next to this is going to give us a bunch of support. And then you only extend this far. So a mountain next to this will give us more support again. Keep extendoing the neighborhood. Our belfry is kind of nutty, huh? I didn't even notice that. Well, it sucks to not put anything in here, but that's a pretty good farm. You're going to get cuts. You're going to be at least aligned with this. If it does go over 40, we could place the prison. I'm just not sure if that's something we want to do. This won't give us any extra support, but this will give us, because it's adjacent to the city, we'll get more support out of that. You eliminate from enemy groups in range. That's literally worthless, but it's not their fault. It's my fault. And you love to be adjacent to military buildings. Dude, 1 second. We might actually be cooking on this one. I'm skeptical as well. But I think we've actually, like, we've concocted something beautiful here. No lucky explorers? Oh, I was going to say, there's no way we're only getting 3 off of that. That's not conceivable. We're just going to have to tank the arrows, unfortunately. Arrows beat axes, but... Well, like, there might be a play. You could go, like, axes into arrows. Now you got 26 arrows. 26 arrows should beat 30 of these. You might only have a little bit left at that point, though. Then you stock up on what I assume will be axes and finish the fight. You might lose a little HP. I can live with 5 HP down. Lumber camp becomes warehouses. Warehouses. Harvest 5 for each connected neighborhood. Okay, continue. Yes, please. Another printing press. You could have won? Well, you could have been a contender, but you don't hear Marlon Brando talking about it. I would love to gain 30 randomly. And I would love to upgrade our belfry in every circumstance. 3, 4, 6 for each mountain adjacent. That's huge. Do we have more upgrades? Probably not, man. We can upgrade our kiln. What do you do again? Towers. Oh, no, towers is... It's the keep. We don't want to put buildings in here if we can avoid it. Understandable. Okay. We want our neighborhood to be adjacent to mountains. So we got to think about where we want our neighborhoods to be. Well, can you T-spin a 1x4 into this 4 spot right here? I don't think you can, right? That strikes me as an impossible. Well, you don't have to. You could drop this on top, and then you could just do that. Yeah, that's another way to think about that. And then we really want to make sure that we're putting... Like, this should be adjacent to... Yeah, okay, hang on a second. The siege camp is a little touchy. I'll give you that one. I don't really know what to do with it. Strategic pavilion loves to be adjacent to other military buildings. Okay. But it's a 3x3. I drop it here, it will sap you 8 at least, but I think it'll like buff you 10. But you gotta place something. It buffed you 20, man. That's not good. But then I took you down 8 again. So it was like a net loss of 4, but you had to place something. Interesting. Very interesting. Training camp loves to be aligned. I feel like you want to extend the neighborhood here. We're going to put like downtown somewhere in here. Just keep the neighborhood going extendo mode, cuz. Belfry. Belfry can go there. I got ideas, man. You love to be aligned, but there's no there's no way to place you nicely, man. Oh, you know what? I'm going in. Recruit 8 for each adjacent. We have to place our military buildings. I understand the concern, but we have to place our military... We have to place them, dude! But not the other one. Fuck you, buddy. Okay, I think it's as over as it's ever been. You go there. We want there to be a mountain adjacent to the city. This will become adjacent to the city because this is going to get dropped right here. Holy shit. Ah, fucker! You should go here. We're gonna get a lot of axes, but I echo your concern that it's never been more over. I honor that. This is adjacent to a city. We could even get one more adjacent to the city. Alarm tower loves to be aligned with enemy military buildings. This might hit 2, so I'm gonna try it. Fuck. There's a net positive, but it still stings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's never been more over. That's rough. Can I get at least the adjacent to one more city? Get this adjacent. That's adjacent to one more mountain, please. Oh, I think we still lose, but that was sick. Well, I mean, there's no way we win, but we certainly got a lot of units in the process. This game is good, man. It's good. 103 skulls. That's no good. I got 17 achievements, though. To be honest with you, I feel like this game has more achievements than any game I've ever played on Steam. I've won 1 run and lost, like, 3. And I have, I think I have, like, 35 achievements in the game. I don't even want to think about what level my Steam profile could be if I offloaded all my training cards. Isaac has almost 700. What happened in your life that you know that? One glance at Steam? Nothing needed doing? Yeah, it's rude. That's why it's funny. I don't know how many achievements there are in Isaac, and I've played the game for like 4,500 hours or something like that. It's literally on the Steam page. Why are you on the Steam page for a game you own, though, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Like, you already own it. That's like going to the store to look at some shit that you got in your house. The click play? That's on the library, bro. That's not on the store page. That's two different things. Now, who's moving the goalpost now, buddy?